Hi, welcome to Cloud Institution YouTube channel, the best software training institute. So today's topic is what is Azure tutorial? So let's move on to today's topic. So what is WAF and Shield? So AWS WAF, that is Web Application Firewall, protects web application from common threats like SQL injection across sites, scripting by filtering and monitoring HTTP requests. And AWS Shield safeguard against distributed denial of services attacks together. They enhance application security, ensuring high availability protection against malicious internet traffics. So basically, when you're talking about WF or Shield means it is a protection. That is a web application protection. That is a security. Okay, so it is used for load balancer, S3 security features, or websites and everything. So it is basically like a security purpose. So, for example, I'll show you the demo so you'll get a more clarification regarding these things and everything. So I'll search for the AWS and I'll search for the WF. Okay. So when you click on WS, you can see WF and Shield. Okay. Either if you want to protect a load balancer or for example S3 and everything, you can protect from this WF or a Shield also. And also if you want to protect from the particular regions also, you can protect from that particular regions. So what happens, for example, if you want to protect from China and with the help if you want to protect from the China means with the help of WF and Shield means you can protect it. So if anyone is accessing from China or if any users is trying to access inside that particular website or load balancer, they are not able to access it. Why? Because with the help of WS we are already secured it. So that's why we are using WF or a Shield option. So we'll click on create ACL, web ACL. So you can see they're asking for the particular describe a web ACL associated into the AWS account. So right now I'm using as a Europe. So that is stock column. So if you want to use in a stock column, you can use it in a stock column. Or if you want to give as a global resources also, you can give as a global resources. It's up to you. And if you want to give specifically to that particular region, you can use as a regional app means regional resources. For example, application load balancer or any other thing. So for right now, I'm using as a North Virginia. So I'll give a particular name as web. Okay. So after that, when you go down, you can see add AWS resources. So if you want to add any resources like application load balancer and everything means you can add it from here and you can easily add it here. Okay. So I don't have any load balancer or anything. So right now I'm not going to do anything. So I'll click on next option. So in this next option, right now I'll go to next and then I'll show you the changes and everything. So I'll go to next and I'll click on create web page. Okay. So right now I've created a web. Okay. So inside that, if you want to protect any web applications, everything, you can easily protect that things and everything. Or if you want to add a particular services and everything means you can see IP sets. So when you click on IP sets and when you click on create IP and if you want to configure any other load balancer or S3 or any other application means with the help of this IP sets also you can configure. So randomly I'm giving IP set as a load. Okay, so I'm giving load and you can see that load is North Virginia or any other region also. So they'll ask for the particular IP address. So I'm giving one particular IP address like 123.43.43.23/32. I'm giving like a randomly. Okay. And I can click on create IP set. So what happens inside with the help of that IP, a load will be created. That means IP will be created and that IP will be protected also. So that is another option. Okay. And for example, if you want to block any particular regions and also means you can easily protect that regions also. So to do that also, when you go to the WEF, so which is created. Okay. So just wait. So when you click on web, you can see an option called rule option. Okay. So inside this rule also, you can see add rule. So management rule groups is the add rule groups and everything. So if you want to add a particular rule groups and everything means from there also you can do it. That is also possible. Okay. And also if you want to add any AWS resources and everything. And when you go to the AWS associate AWS resources, you can see it is right now it is working. Just wait. So when you click on AWS, you can see number of AWS and everything. Okay. So if you want to set in particular any services from here also, you can easily attach that services and you can easily protect it. And if you want to protect from any particular regions, means when you go to the rule groups, you can see create rule groups is there. So from here, you can see name. So I'm just want to give a particular name for this. So I'm giving a particular name. And what I'm going to do is I'll go down and you can see regions. So I'll go to the next option. Okay. So when you go to the next option, they ask you for the particular rule. So I'll click on add rule. So they can see a rule. Okay. So I'm giving a rule as a randomly rule one and everything. So you can see an option called if a request so matches the statement. So here what you have to do is we have to give a single header or you can give or originate from the country in. So if you want to restrict some of the countries means you can easily click towards the origin from the country in and you can easily apply the country code. For example, I need to protect from the China. So I'll search for the China. So you can see China is there. So I'll protect from the China. So you can see source IP address or IP address in header. So I'll search as a source IP address. So if anyone is trying to access, it will be blocked. So you can see I'm going to give as block. If you're giving allow means they can easily access also. And when you click on add rule, what happens? If anyone is accessing from China, if they wants to access to that particular services and everything, what happens? It will be restricted. So this is how a WF works. So for example, right now we have not created any load bands or anything. So that's why like a dummy, I have created the scenarios and everything. So I hope you like this content and everything. And if you like our channel, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And for more information, contact Cloud Institution. Thank you.